Hello, good evening. Welcome to the home of the Ghost Owl. And as I said, we're back for Saturday's stream. We've been away all week, but we should now be streaming pretty much almost every day for the rest of the month. And we're back once human, so we come back on Saturday, literally at a time. I think the it went into phase 2 either yesterday or last night or something. The Staroid Stairways up as well. And then let's see if we've got any commissions up. Right, so let's claim that. Right, so we've got commissions this week. So we'll have defeat the enemies. Martial Master, woo! Straight in at the beginning of the stream. He's jumped in. How you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you. Yeah, we've been working our ass off the last 3 weeks with travel and everything. So, but yeah, we should be streaming nearly every day now, at least for the rest of March and maybe even the first week of April. So, right, I need to do. Let's take the camera. Let's craft ammo, smelt ingots, and open storage silo. That looks pretty good. Let's have that one in progress. Cool. So, yeah, and I'm trying to see when you ended up doing everything you could do in PoE 2, so you started playing PoE 1. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for the new patch in PoE 2 and just to see how things are going to pan out and kind of whether we want to, what I want to do in it and so on, what's going to be new. So we'll see. Though if there's a new class, then I'll play a new class all the way through to Act 1, because I want to play all the classes through Act 1. But after that, I'll probably just focus on my Ranger, try and take my Ranger as far as I can go, and then we'll see from there. Right, so taming the Staroid. So let's claim all of those. All of these. And that. Good, so that is huge. So we've got all of those. So we're not far off that. And these will get easy enough. So we've got tons of ciphers. The asterism thing is up. We've got 28 asterism crates. So let's not open all 28. I don't want to waste them. Let's see. If we open... Let's just open 10. That should be 5,000, right? Yeah. And if we look at the Stellar Stairway, 5,000 plus 5,000, so that will take me to 32 plus another 4, so that's fine. So we can open them all. We don't want to waste any. There you go, that's 9,000. So let's claim all. And we're on the final thing already. Now, I am not going to spend my Starcrom on Wish Machine, right? There's actually a couple of blueprints I actually want to buy, because I want to kind of do something slightly different with the gear. So, at the moment, we're using their head for... we're using the head for our what is it, gas hood for our power surge, right? Which is after triggering power surge, crit rate plus 35 for 3 seconds. I'm actually thinking I want to buy the pants, the overloaded pants. After triggering power surge 20 times, the next 6 shots will consume reserve ammo instead, and shock damage plus 20%. Cooldown 4 seconds. So I think I'm going to want to go with the overloaded pants. So I want to buy those. Now, if we're using the pants, we can't use the head. And also then... So the Treacherous Tide's head we've already got. So I'll just use a Treacherous Tide's head instead. But I'm also thinking about changing my boots. Right? Because normally with the boots... I've been using the Bastille boots, right? Which gives me the damage plus 10%. But what I'm thinking of is actually going for the Blackstone boots. Was it the Blackstone boots? No. Which boots was it? Not the Blackstone boots. Which is the boots? Stormweaver. Shelterer. No. Renegade. Sorry, Renegade boots. Because the Renegade boots are going to give me a 15% reload speed, which is going to help with that crossbow. So we're going to buy the Renegade boots too. And that takes us to all the cash we had to spend. But that's perfectly fine. Also, before we do anything then with that, we need to convert our blueprints, right? So there we go. We got that and we got that. So what do we got to do? Blueprint conversion, right? So we need to convert the gas mask hood to the overload pants to make that a 4-star, right? So let's do that one first. So that's now a 4-star blueprint, right? We need to turn the, what have we got here? The Bastille boots need to change with the Renegade boots. Okay. And then we need to change a hood, right? So we had the Treacherous Tides mask. Treacherous Tides hood is 2. So what did we say? Right, I've got... we're using the chest. Right, so we've got to change the Treacherous Tide pants to the Treacherous Tide hood. Right. Which will give us a 4-piece Treacherous Tides, hood, top, gloves, and mask, with the overload pants and the Renegade shoes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. Okay, cool. So now we need to make that. So armor crafting. So first thing is tier 3. We need to make a Treacherous Tide helmet. Okay, and equip. Confirm. Right, we need to make the overload pants, tier 3. And equip. And then we need to make the Renegade boots, tier 3. And equip. Cool. Right, so let's ditch these. Right, tier 3, 3, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Ditch that. And then if we look at what we've got for our mods, so we're taking, when reloading an empty magazine, reload speed plus 10%, right? We're reloading every single shot, right? Because it's a crossbow. So we're going to have a permanent 10% reload speed and 20% elemental damage because of the crossbow, right? Reset with the next reload, but you're getting it every time you reload, right? So that makes sense for the crossbow. We're using Thunderclap, Power Surge 20 times, which is the same as the pants, and we're going to get the Celestial Thundershot, which is 200% psi intensity, but that comes with a 6.4% increase in elemental damage, right? We're using Healing Fortification still, just to give us a bit of survivability. We're using Abnormal Increase. So when the magazine is empty, which is every single shot, status damage plus 10% for 12 seconds, and that stacks up to 3 times. All right, then we're going to status enhancement, so status damage plus 20%. All right, well, that's just flat 20%, but we're getting a 9.6% reload speed bonus with this particular mod as well that we've got. And then we're finishing off with Secluded Strike, so no enemies within 7 meters around grants 15% weapon and status damage, which is great anyway. So, and additional damage against great ones, i.e. bosses and elite enemies. So that's how we're rolling. That is how we're rolling. I've been doing a bit of research because I haven't really been playing with this weapon type. I've been playing with a lot of shrapnel, and even before that, a lot of like bullseye, sniper stuff, you know, and so on. So I think this is definitely the way to go. Right, so last time we were in, we did everything we could. We 100%ed all the zones. So we're going to have to... let's take all this up and put it away. We're going to have to relocate, which is absolutely fine. So, but let's empty all our bags of garbage first. So let's get rid of all of that. Got plenty of steel. Let's get rid of all of that. Let's get rid of some hide. And now we need to get rid of some miscellaneous. Like so. We need to empty our deviants because we haven't been able to play all week. So we should have plenty of deviant stuff waiting for us. Jesus, we've got 12,000 logs. Just saying. Holy shit. Right. Our logging beaver has been beavering away like a loon by the looks of it. Right, steel ingot. Let's take all of those. Because steel, you can never have enough steel ingots. We need those all the way to the end game. So let's do that. Right, let's have a little bit of bronze. We don't need too much bronze, but I do want some copper. Right, so that's doing its thing. Right, here, I want to make sure... Right, we want to get plenty of salt. Right, I want plenty of sugar. Corn oil, always useful. And we'll boil... How much water have we got? My God. Right, we'll do a bit more boiled water for now. We'll actually cook some more food when we actually relocate. Holy moly. Right, spoiled food. Let's get rid of that. Let's put some... Oh, no, spoiled food I need. I need to save that for building the planting boxes. Right, okay, so we've got loads of purified. That's doing its thing. That's good. That's doing its thing. And that's full like a mother trucker. Okay, cool. All right. We got a lot of stuff. Cool. So let's empty the boxes here. So it's just one of the things. I mean, look how much wood we've got. I mean, holy crap. What has been going on with the beaver? That beaver has literally been going like an absolute lunatic. There we go. No scrap mats. Hide. Loads of hides. But it also means that I actually don't need any wood for a while. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take the beaver out. Look at all them seeds as well. That's amazing. Right, and then consumables. If we look at that, we need to do that. Oh, look how much fish we've got. Jesus, and meat. My God. Right, so let's put that in there. Can't move that because it's linked. That's bandages. So we just need to get rid of some of the... Actually, no, these ingredients can go in the fridge. We can put those in the fridge. That's fine. Because we do have a fridge. We got a fridge. Right, there's some spoiled food. Let's take that out. Roasted, okay. Not you. Because we're going to cure you for a bit. Right. Okay, good. No, not the fish. Don't want the fish. Right, deer meat. Max deposit. Let's put in the goat meat. Let's put in the pork. And the beast meat. FH Tyler, how you doing? How you doing? Thanks for joining us. We are finally back. We're finally back. Right, let's get rid of all these fish. Because I don't need that many fish. I know why they don't stack the fish, because they're different weights, but still, it's a pain in the ass. Right, and confirm, so we'll take a bit of cosmetic tokens. Oh, and some premium fuel. Lucky me. Right. Have we got any more space in the fridge, or are we maxed? We are maxed. Right, okay, that's fine. So let's have a look. We're relocating, and we should be going to Chalk Peak, if I remember correctly. Yes, we're going to Chalk Peak. So we're coming down here. Now then. Now, often I build around here. Oh, well, let's see. What have we got? I don't really want to build on here because that's just a bit of a... It's actually a bit of a pain. I'm going to have a look around here. So let's just put that in there. Okay. Right, well, let's go check our vehicles. Right, vehicle list. All terrain. Yes, we can build that now. We can build that now. Craft. And vehicle skin. Tidal hunt. Ah! Hey, give it back. There we go. Equip. Cool. So, why is that not the chosen vehicle list? All terrain. Right. Why is it not selecting the vehicle? What the hell's going on? Okay. That's the chosen vehicle. No, it's not fucking doing it. Rubbish. When you do it on the list, it's supposed to change it on there. They obviously have changed it. They obviously have changed it. Right, well, let's get going. Here we go. Start off with a bit of a drive. So yeah, last time, if you remember, when we played, we were 100% first 3 zones. You're doing good, just playing for once. Yeah, there's always time for once human, dude. Always time. So we finished phase 1. So phase 1 finished on the server, I think, yesterday. So we've just started phase 2. This is the second playthrough of Lunar Oracle. And last time we did, in 2 days, we managed to 100% the first 3 zones. You started a second account in PvP. Hey, if PvP's your thing, I don't mind some PvP in some games. I certainly wouldn't. I'm certainly not sure I'd be that into PvP in this game. I find sometimes the hit reg a bit weird, and they definitely have done a lot of work on the stability of the connection, because my connection hasn't changed, and I was averaging 40 to 50 ping, and I'm now down to 12 to 15 ping. I'm seeing less lag and rubber banding, but there's still an issue with items drawing in. It's like a delay in items drawing in. But if you're enjoying the PvP, then that's cool. How are you finding it so far? Hope you got a full saviour set. Romania Thunder 1 with the follow. Thanks very much. Hope you're enjoying the show. The Warband PvP, so it's PvE unless you're in a battle. Okay. Interesting. But have you done any of the actual PvP yet, or? Not yet. Okay. You have to let me know. You have to let me know how the PvP feels. Make sure you get a full set of savior gear, right? For that instant heal. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. It's raining. That's okay. Give me some acid. Give me some purified water. Let's drive through here. This is Holt Town. You've got a pup buddy and a few pyramids though. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have those. I haven't done any of the PvP stuff. And hey, now in a few weeks, you're going to be able to share between your accounts. Sorry, your characters. They've announced it. So, can we make it? No, we're not. Are we? No, let's just go across here. No, can't make that either. Rubbish. So I don't really want to make a house here because it's going to be a pain in the cock. Though in reality, I should use the bike, right? We could make the house here. I don't know. What's it like for resources over here? It's not bad. It's not terrible. Doesn't look like that much steel. Oh, there is some aluminium around. Okay, yeah, we can build here. Oh, look. Already. You scumbag. Look at that. They're little weasels, those things. Come out of nowhere. You got a pup buddy from the Eddy in Blackville. Nice. Yeah, I'm still trying to get some decent lunar deviants, man, and it has not been great. In fact, what I might do is... right, territory location. Right, but I actually kind of want it this side of the river. Can I do it? A bit close to the... Jesus. Not underground. Oh, that could work. There we go. Okay. That'll work. Alright, let's collect that. And that. And what weapons are you going with on your PvP character? Right, let's go for some steak combos because that's always pretty good. Pumpkin porridge. Why not? Blueberry soda, that's always very useful. Okay, so that's cooking. In fact, we're going to have our boiled water soon as well. So let's take that, bosh. And let's go for some more steak combo. Okay. Yeah, what weapons are you going in your PvP thing? Oh, let's remove this boy as well. So withdraw. And what are we going to put in there? Got a frog the leaper. I could put electric eel. Eel's always good. Berserkosaurus, Chefosaurus. Yeah, Berserkosaurus could be good because that just helps with the cooking, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put him in. Gilla Gilla. But yeah, have you seen the announcements of some of the stuff that's coming? permanent servers. Yeah, permanent servers is coming. Sharing between characters, regardless of server, is coming. Pulse crossbow and boom boom. He bought the MG4 Predator on accident, so still working on the boom boom. Yeah, I need to. Do you know? I need to play with the Predator because I have never used fast gunner. Never used fast gunner, so I need to have a look at that. Right. So aluminium ingots, we need that straight away. Alloy pickaxes, I don't really care about. Tungsten ingots, though, I do want, right? So we need to unlock it anyway. Gotta have that. That's a minimum in the infrastructure area. Right, gear-wise, we have to have the advanced gear. Right, we have to have the advanced supplies and the advanced synthesis, right? And then we definitely need to get ammunition where we can build tungsten ammo, right? So we've got that. That's the minimum we need there. Now we've got to think, is there anything I have to have here? So the integrated kitchen. Right, securement expansion. Got to have that. The kitchen. Got to have that. And then, is there anything else I have to have? Power upgrade. Let's pick up some of this stuff first, right? Because I actually will complete this area and then we're going to go straight onto the new area and we're going to build our full-on base, right? So we're going to need that. And this all costs 10 each, right? So let's take the roofs, definitely. Stairs, definitely. And enhance windows and doors, definitely. Right, that'll do us for now. Okay. Journey complete. Okay, done. Any other journey stuff? No. Right. So first thing I'm going to want to do is want to go to the tall grass inn. All right, gear is fine. Ammo looks passable in terms of arrows. What have we got? 226 steel. That's fine. 148 copper. Bunch of fuel. Plenty on that. Okay, we're all right. We're in good shape. Right, so let's... nothing else there. Events. Events. Mustn't forget the good old event. Right, nothing else here. Regular. Ooh. Okay, let's have some of this. And then I want the juice. Okay, that's all done. Bosh. Okay, that's all done. Right, okay. Yeah, cool. Right, tall grass in. Okay. There we go. There we go. So, no deviants hanging around. Got everything I need from Severin. Mushrooms for a grow shroom? No, of course not. Why would there be?